The Waynesville R6 School District receives funding called Federal Heavily Impacted B2 Aid. The district qualifies for this funding because many of our students are dependents of soldiers and government employees working on Fort Leonard Wood. And a large portion of the land within the school district is owned by the federal government, so the district cannot collect any property tax revenue on this land. Heavily impacted B2 aid is a source of revenue that offsets these two factors. For many years, the Waynesville R6 School District has used heavily impacted B2 aid to pay for major expenses such as school building renovations and construction without any bonds or tax increases. It's also used for major repairs, security, and the upkeep of our facilities. B2 aid has allowed the school district to use all of its other revenue sources to pay for student supplies and curriculum, teacher salaries, technology, and all of our other operating costs. So, what would happen if the Waynesville R6 School District no longer qualified for heavily impacted B2 aid? Great things that occur in the school district would be in jeopardy. The student-to-teacher ratio in our classrooms could increase, and there could be less funding for technology and textbooks, as well as building security. Other programs in the district, such as Breakfast in the Classroom and the Read 180 program, could be at risk. And now for a simple question. How does the Waynesville R6 School District continue to qualify for heavily impacted B2 aid? There are basically three things. First, at least 45% of the students in our district must be dependents of soldiers or federal government employees. Second, the school district has to have a lesser per-pupil expenditure than 125% of the state average. And finally, the school district must make a reasonable local tax effort or tax levy. The Waynesville R6 School District currently operates with the state minimum tax levy of $2.75. In fact, out of over 500 school districts in Missouri, Waynesville is one of the only 29 that operate at this low of a levy. As other districts in Missouri have increased their tax levies, Waynesville's has stayed low. To qualify for B2 aid, Waynesville's tax levy is compared to those of similar Missouri school districts. The tax levy must be 95% of the average levy of those other school districts. A 20-cent tax levy increase would bring the district back into the 95% range and continue to qualify Waynesville for heavily impacted B2 aid. Let's put it another way. A single dollar contributed by local taxpayers would preserve $14.18 in federal funding for the school district.